And we are back, and now it's time for the box office breakdown. Coming in at number 1 this week is the crime thriller Prisoners, starring Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal with $20.8 million in its opening weekend. In second is the creepy sequel to Insidious, Insidious Chapter 2, pulling in $13.8 million, bringing its total to $60.2 million.
Next up, we have The Family, starring Robert De Niro, that came in third this week with $7 million and a $25.6 million total. Following is Instructions Not Included at $5.4 million for a 4-week gross of $34 million. And finally, we have Dance Movie Battle of the Year, which took $4.6 million in its opening week.
There's a dance movie again?
Let's go. Let's go right now.
No, I never even knew. Then again, it's not really my forte.
Yeah.
So it was about dance battles and whatnot?
It was basically like a step up kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yay.
I mean, there's been so many of those movies, but like, I really have nothing to say about that movie.
I'm very much no.
Instructions Not Included was just about this guy who like gets his child delivered to his front door. Classic scenario.
I thought like every time I see
times.
Instructions Not Included, I always think of like, my dad trying to build something and not using the instructions. But let's get into some news. The Hunger Games: Catching Fire comes out this fall. Thank God. And production on the next installment has already begun. The last book of the series is divided into 2 films following the groundwork of the previous major sagas like Twilight and Harry Potter. The first scenes of The Hunger Games: Mockingjay Part 1 are being filmed in Atlanta, Georgia, with Francis Lawrence back as director. Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson, and Woody Harrelson are all set to reprise their roles. Julianne Moore joins the cast as the president of Mysterious District 13. Lionsgate also announced that Natalie Dormer, Wes Chatham, and Lily Rabe will join the cast. The film is scheduled to be released in November 21st, 2014, with Part 2 following a year later.
Production on Fast and the Furious 7 has officially begun. Directors James Wan of Insidious Chapter 2 and The Conjuring is set to take over for the 6th director, Justin Lin, declined to return to the franchise due to Universal accelerating the production for the summer of 2014. The plot begins as Jason Statham as Ian Shaw, who is looking for revenge on Dominic Toretto after the events of the previous installments led to his brother's demise. Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson are coming back for the 7th film, and new additions include Kurt Russell, Jimon Hounsou, and Game of Thrones star Nathalie Emmanuel. The film's release date is set for July 11th, 2014.
J.J. Abrams is looking into the use of IMAX cameras for the upcoming Star Wars Episode 7. Rumors have been circulating about the production ever since Lucasfilms was bought by Disney and the new trilogy was announced. According to AintItCool.com, IMAX CEO Richard Gelfond has been talking to J.J. Abrams' team about using IMAX cameras. Because a large amount of the film will take place in space, the IMAX cameras would be ideal for capturing the various environments Abrams will be including in the new storyline. Abrams has already successfully used IMAX cameras previously for 2013's Star Trek Into Darkness. Star Wars Episode 7 is set to release in 2015.
Advancements in China have sped up the process of creating the country's own Hollywood. Wealthy Chinese inventor Wang Jianlin will be behind the construction of this Oriental movie metropolis, which is due for completion by 2017. It will cover about 58 million square feet and cost about $8.2 billion. The money will cover many luxurious attractions, including an underwater film studio, a shopping mall, and an indoor amusement park, people. Jianlin is confident that the Chinese film market will expand and surpass the U.S. box office revenue. The entire project is expected to be operational by 2017.
According to the Huffington Post, Drake recently revealed that he'll be appearing in Anchorman 2. During an interview on Chelsea Lately, Drake expressed that Anchorman was an important part of his life. When he first heard the announcement of the sequel, he reached out to Will Ferrell about having a part in it. Fortunately for Drake, Ferrell and director Adam Kay added him into a scene that includes Ferrell as well as Christina Applegate. Other stars making an appearance in the film are Steve Carell, Kristen Wiig, Kanye West, Tina Fey, and Amy Poehler. The movie comes to theaters on December 20th.
And with the excitement of Breaking Bad coming to a close, Bryan Cranston continues to diversify his acting career with a role as Jay Roach's first film, Trumbo. Based off a true story, Cranston will play Dalton Trumbo, who was once the most successful screenwriter prior to his blacklisting. Cranston continues to veer away from the comedic roles that originally found his fame, but as he reaches new heights with his dramatic roles, audiences continue to be amazed.
Where to start on this?
Oh my God, just so much.
I'll put it this way, with the whole Chinese like Hollywood thing.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that.
Why do you need an underwater studio?
I mean, I'm into it.
Really? I mean, that's cool, but come on. That's just saying, hey, we have an underwater studio. Boom.
I mean,
I think it's cool, but it's like, I think that's a little much. The shopping mall, that could be kind of fun, maybe. But I don't know.
China's just taking over. They're just doing their thing, and they don't
8.2
care who they're
billion?
stomping on.
I'll take like a percentage of that. Why not? I'll do it. I'll take it.
All right, can we talk about Bryan Cranston?
Yes, we can do that. We can do that. I like the fact, he was on Malcolm in the Middle, the show I never, ever liked, ever. And I'm going to get booed for that probably. But I don't even care. But I think Bryan Cranston's an amazing actor.
That's where he started his career.
And yeah, it's where he really got
Right.
notoriety.
Absolutely.
He was in Drive, which he was amazingly
Amazing in.
good. If
Drive
you have
was
not seen the
so
movie
good.
Drive,
Drive was
as
so
I have
good.
said many times on this show, Drive is an amazing movie.
I mean,
watch it.
it depends on who the viewer is, but I mean,
It's a very well
it's
done movie.
different.
Ryan
It's
Gosling is a
different.
badass.
He's so hot. Hi, how you doing, Ray?
He's a good-looking cat. I'm not gonna lie.
He's
I'm
hot.
not gonna sit there and be like, oh no. He's a good-looking
hot.
dude.
But I mean, I'm excited to see Trumbo. I think it's going to be awesome. Well, that's it for the Final Cut. I'm Kelly.
And I'm Chris, and thanks for watching The Final Cut, guys. See you next week.